Welcome back again. Fred here. Okay, it has been a while. But wait, let me show you. Since the last video, I have read these books. I've done my readings. I've just not been making videos. Last video was in April or May. I just moved to another country. I had to learn the language a lot, and after work I was just so tired after, speaking German, Swiss German the whole day. I just didn't have the energy. I could barely scrape enough energy to read, but to make videos was just an whole other thing. I wanted to think a lot about what kind of videos I want to make. I think I'm gonna take a little bit of a different direction. From now on, I just want to talk about books that inspire me, books that I think are interesting, and everything with it. And hopefully with that I also get into reading. And I really want to urge everyone to use Goodreads. This is such a great app. I'll leave the link in the description once again. I'm not sponsored, but I want to sponsor them because it's such a nice way of keeping track of your books. It's really good. So I hope you check it out. What I want to talk about in this video, well, not too much. I just want to tell you, okay, I'm back. I'm gonna make videos again, and I want to talk mostly about things that inspire me. For example, this bad boy is a fiction book, War and Peace from Leo Tolstoy. It's 1400 pages. It's the thickest book I've ever read, and it's one of the most amazing books I've ever read. And it's fiction, this is not a self-help book. This is not a mindset book. This is not one of these books that is trying to influence or change your life. But somehow it did. It really did. And in such a cool way. And not in a way of, I took one lesson from this book and now, I have such a different view on the world. No, it's far more subtle. And I think if you really read great authors, great writers, that really impact you a lot. For example, since 2018 or 19, I started reading, so really not that long ago. I've all been reading about these books that are supposed, to give you lessons, supposed to change your life. But these are all written by people who just have a lot of knowledge, but they're not necessarily good in writing, in creating a vision in your mind. There's a big difference between good writers who know how to write a story and writers who just want their argument, want their point of view to come across to you. These are two completely different things, and I'm not saying one is better than the other. I don't think there is one way to write a book. I think that's also cool about our generation, is that there are so many different things to read, right? But I decided in these videos from now on, I'm not gonna try to just put one argument on the table, one view, one lesson to learn. I just want to talk about books in general, just tell you how I read them, how they inspired me, what they did. They don't have to be the best books, they don't have to be the worst books, they don't have to get even a review. I just, from the heart want to talk about what makes these books special, what makes them interesting, why you should read them, and hopefully over time you also really get to enjoy to read these types of books. And hopefully, like this, it inspires your life and you see all these small things that are happening in them. The next videos are gonna be reviews of these books that I've read. So I've read War and Peace, as I told you. I've read the Iliad and the Odyssey, the classic books that are just important to read. There's one super cool book that is non-fiction called Surrounded by Idiots. This book is amazing. This really did change how I view people in a very good way. It's basically about personality types and how to deal with different people. Super interesting, super helpful in life in general. So I will make a special video about this one as well. I've read some dystopian books like Animal Farm from, George Orwell. Oh, this one is amazing. Sapiens. This one also influenced me a lot. Again, non-fiction book, but this one was truly special. I read Homo Deus 3 years ago. I liked the book, but I wasn't, I thought always that Sapiens was the lesser choice. I always thought that Homo Deus would be way more interesting. Boy, was I wrong. I learned so much from it, and this one really did leave me with some lessons that I never thought I would take from this book, which is super cool. And now I'm a lot into reading Fyodor Dostoevsky. So I just read The Idiot. I'm currently reading Notes from Underground, and after this I'll be reading Crime and Punishment, all from Dostoevsky. He is such a renowned writer. Just the way he writes, it's super cool, super special. I never thought I would just enjoy a book just by the way it's written rather than what's happening in the book. So yeah, Just a short update, what's been going on in my reading life, what's going on in the future, what will happen in the future. I'm planning on making a lot more videos, but I just want to, get it more from the heart. Just tell why it inspired me, how it might inspire you. Just read it, and then from there on, we're gonna move on. All right, I wish you all a very pleasant day. Please like and subscribe, do it for the algorithm, and I'll see you guys in the next video. And as always, stay positive, be happy, Fred out.